And we start from this point in the game because my dumbass decided not to press the record button. What's going on, guys? Croco here, and you were probably not expecting this. This is some Medal of Honor Warfighter, if you forgot how it fucking looks like. There you go, this is Medal of Honor Warfighter. I'm playing it on PC. I got a, I don't know, kind of decent score for me on the PC. Not a really PC player. Even though I upload a lot of PC footage now, I'm still a console player, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay. If you did, be sure to smack that thumbs up button right down there. I would appreciate that very much because it would help, you know, other people find my videos, and that would be awesome to gain some new subscribers. But anyway, so yeah, that's right. We're playing some Sector Control on Hard Dune. Initially, I'm using this piece of shit weapon, awesome class, but just really garbage weapon. And then I just switch. A very low level here, like maybe 6. What the hell am I? I don't even know. Yeah, rank 11. I have like nothing unlocked, so I decided to switch to good old Spec Ops and do some work. But yeah, so what's next? What is next for Medal of Honor? What is next for this game? What is next for Medal of Honor 2010? And let me quickly, very quickly, just answer some of the basic questions. What's next for Warfighter and what's next for 2010? Nothing. Those games are dead as hell. Yeah, sure, you might find a full lobby, you know, every once in a while, but I busted my ass literally to find this one. I server browsed. There was maybe like one server and I don't have the DLC, so I wasn't able to play on it. Then I tried to play some team deathmatch. I was the only one in the lobby. And the whole 9 yards. And for 2010, yeah, I might go back to it every once in a while, but that game has nothing to offer. It just has nothing left to offer. So let's just salvage the best memories that we can of both those titles and basically move on. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm completely gonna remove Medal of Honor from the rotation on my channel. I'm gonna upload it every once in a while, but don't expect it to be like a full-time thing, because let's not kick a dead horse. I mean, those games have nothing left in them, and that's sad, but what's next for Medal of Honor? Well, there's a couple of scenarios. If EA was in fact clear about their statement about Medal of Honor, they're just gonna shelf it for a little bit. And what does shelving mean? Well, they're just gonna put it on a back burner and just wait until the time is right, probably to fucking beta test Bad Company 3, to release another Medal of Honor kind of, I don't know, sequel, prequel, whatever. What I would love to see, and this is just my personal opinion, I think I mentioned this many times, what I would love to see is for Medal of Honor to go back to World War II. I've been saying this constantly. We had an influx of World War II shooters ending with World at War. That was, I believe, like a threshold that separated us from the modern era and World War II era, even though Battlefield 2 came out earlier and fucking Call of Duty 4, but let's just end it at that. And afterwards, there was just a huge influx of modern era day shooters, which is fine. I mean, that was something fresh. But I think for Medal of Honor to survive, it has to just go away. It has to go away from the modern era. It has to go back to what it was successful from. I mean, it's worth a fucking shot, right? I mean, this game is dead in the dirt, and so is Medal of Honor 2010. I don't care how much of a hardcore fanboy you are. I mean, you just have to admit it. There's not enough people playing, there's no support, no patches will arrive. Sooner or later, EA is probably going to turn off the servers, and that's going to be bleak, abrupt end to Medal of Honor Warfighter and Medal of Honor 2010. I will never stop supporting this series because I love it. I grew up on it. I loved Frontline. I loved the first one on PlayStation 1. I was a big fan. Still am a big fan. Sad to see what they've done with it. But at this point, getting angry at people for, you know, what they did to Medal of Honor Warfighter or 2010 is just stupid. Time to move on. Time to look into the future. I don't know personally how long it will take EA to decide when it's a good time to release Medal of Honor. You know, I was about to say Warfighter, a new Medal of Honor, but I would guess either with before Battlefield 5 or until they finally fucking decide to release Battlefield Bad Company 3. And probably Medal of Honor will end up being, and this is just, I was sure I was gonna kill him, but I didn't. 14% health, man. So until they decide to release Bad Company 3, and Medal of Honor will be kind of the working horse, testing the engine and blah blah blah. I mean, you know, it's kind of fucked up to talk about it like this, that Medal of Honor, this acclaimed series, this amazing series that brought so many memories to my childhood and to my video gaming library and to whatever, is being used as a beta for other games. But this is business. I mean, Medal of Honor is never going to be as big as Battlefield is, or as big as Call of Duty is, and let's not kid ourselves. Warfighter was released to compete with Call of Duty, and that's a fact. This is just how Activision versus EA is. One versus the other. That's business. If they think they can survive like that, that's no problem. But I have no problem with Medal of Honor being beta for anything to a certain extent. I mean, if it's clear that it's a beta and then shove it in my face like broken parts, and I'm gonna get pissed off. But hey, if they give Medal of Honor a working chance, and if they quote unquote listen to me and bring it back to its original days, not compete with anything, although it's always going to be competition on the gaming market, that's kind of a fact. If they bring it back to World War II, this amazing new engine, Frostbite 3, or whatever the fuck they're gonna base it on, this amazing, you know, environment, World War II, or maybe Vietnam War, I could care less at this point, just no modern day setting, they could potentially strike gold. I mean, right now, numbers are just awful. On PS3, there's like 800 people playing. On the PC, there's like 300 people playing. It's just awful. If it was like 12,000 people playing, 20,000 people playing at all time, fuck, even 5,000 people playing on all platforms at the same time, you know, Xbox, 5,000 people, PS3, 5,000 people, that would be a mild success. I mean, it would be a mild success, even though a lot of people bought Medal of Honor 2010, a lot of people turned back. I mean, I bought 2010 at the release date. I saw how many people were online. Maximum was like 25,000 people. The next day, it was like 10,000 people, and I'm not even kidding you. So until EA realizes that they are putting one of the most epic gaming series into the ground, if they already didn't do it, go back to its glory days, re-release it, and maybe then we can start fresh. This was Krahu. 14 and 5 was my final score. See you guys next time.